Hey Narwhals, I'm your host Luke Narwhal, and today we'll be reading an intriguing post from Reddit. Let's play a game to help us lose weight. If you haven't subscribed yet, our subscribers are known as the Narwhals, inspired by the brave unicorn of the sea. I'd encourage you to subscribe to join the original 10,000 Narwhals. Now let's dive right in. Background: lost 50 plus pounds and eating better and doing heavy exercise. Took a break because my body was tired. Upped calories, scaled back on exercise, planned break, not a slip up. Now I'm a few days back into fat cutting mode. I've been eating clean foods for this cut, and I'm a foodie, so we have to make this clean food taste good. On to the game. Someone names the most tasteless clean food item along with its calorie count, and other people chime in on how they make it taste with the additional ingredients calorie count. Now, if you say chicken breast and your make it taste is to dredge it in buttermilk and fry it with the flour coating, you miss the point. It has to stay low calorie. So come on guys, let's play make it taste. Broccoli, 148 grams, 50 calories. Also, dude, I friggin' love this idea and wish I could upvote it multiple times. Roasted. Cut broccoli into florets, sprinkle with salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and then bake in a 375 to 400 degree oven for 20 to 30 minutes. More time equals more crispy bits. You can toss the broccoli with the oil before cooking for better taste, but it isn't necessary to the cooking process. Stir-fried with other Asian veggies. Veggies, 47 calories a cup. Red onions, 1/4 a cup. Chopped red onion, 25 calorie for 1/4 a cup. Soy sauce, 10 calories per tablespoon. Teriyaki sauce, 54 calories for 1/4 cup. Just stir fry with a little water, no oil. Saute onions and veggies until onions are caramelized and broccoli has a little brown on the florets. Broccoli soup. Boil broccoli until you can get the back of a knife through it. Throw it in a blender with some of the water you boiled in, plus plenty of salt and pepper. I swear, it's so delicious even though it's literally just broccoli, plus 0 calories. If you feel like splurging, add a little olive oil, plus 50 calories, or goat cheese, plus 75 calories. Somebody please help me like cucumber. It ruins everything it touches for me and I just don't understand why. It's just water. Peel and dice into bite-sized chunks. Toss with a squeeze of lime, pinch of cayenne, and pinch of salt. Enjoy chilled. My favorite 2 ways to prepare cucumbers: 1. Slice them up along with some thin slices of onion and cover with vinegar. Be sure to add a little splash of water to the mix too. Let them soak for at least 8 hours. Overnight is better. Then add a light sprinkle of salt to the slices once you take them out of the vinegar. Adds maybe 5 to 10 calories max, I'd guess. The second way is a spicy Korean cucumber salad, recipe here. It makes 4 servings at 25 calories each, though it can be lowered even more by using a bit of Splenda instead of sugar or just omitting sweeteners completely. Shirataki noodles. I love them. Well, learn to love them, but I know a lot of people don't and I'm always looking for new recipes. I use these along with rice wraps to make cold Asian wraps. Usual ingredients equals mango, shirataki noodles, imitation crab, cucumber, bean sprouts, 3 to 5 peanuts, and some sort of spicy Thai or hoisin sauce. Not sure an exact calorie count, but I usually have like 5 of them and I think it's 300 or less, as long as you are sparing with the peanuts. I make them add ramen. I usually heat up some type of stock, veggie, chicken, or beef, add soy sauce, cayenne, red pepper flakes, and a splash of sesame oil and fish sauce. Simmer for as long as you want. I usually try for at least 30 minutes, but the longer is better and shorter works too if you don't have the time. I'll then add a handful of spinach and cook until it begins to wilt, only a few minutes, and then soft boil an egg, takes about 6 minutes. Add the noodles last and cook however long and then dump into a bowl. Not only delicious, but also takes a long time to eat, so it feels like you're eating more. And it's so satisfying since it has such a strong umami flavor, something critical to fending off cravings. I'll start. Egg whites, half a cup, 50 calories. Egg whites are the ultimate protein flavor carriers. Whatever you're craving, egg whites can become. Want pizza? A bit of tomato paste, 10. Garlic salt / Italian seasoning, 10 or so g of mozzarella, 40, and pop it under the broiler. Bam, proteiny pizza. My favorite lately is an omelet with a bit of hummus and a boatload of za'atar. Throw some cilantro or mint on that and you're in the Middle East. Or I do Japanesey and some soy, or a bit of dashi powder, a bit of sugar, never tried it with sweetener, but I guess why not, and fry into a thin pancake. topped with nori, sesame, and green onion. Sometimes I add a little kewpie and sriracha or pickled ginger and wasabi. Awesome, kills the sushi craving. It can pretty much carry whatever the flavor of what you're craving is, while providing enough protein to keep you satisfied. I've been known to top an egg white patty with light Thousand Island dressing, cheese, pickles, sesame seeds, and lettuce, and it stands in decently for a Big Mac. It's always under or close to 100 calories, and I get to feel like I'm cooking something meaningful. Cauliflower. Creamy cauliflower mash. Cut and steam. Then add to a large pot with almond milk, can of chickpeas, salt, pepper, and garlic. Optional crumbled goat cheese. Use a hand mixer to blend all together. It makes the most creamy and delicious mash that pairs well with anything. I make a huge batch at the beginning of every week. Per serving makes 4, 147 calories, 24 gram carb, 3 gram fat, and 8 gram protein. 1. Mashed. 2. Fried in the oven with purple onion and a weensy bit of butter. 3. Last resort. Frozen food section. Buy it in the steamed veggie section. Cauli tots are, dare I say, better than regular because there are so many less calories. Many people probably don't like plain zucchini / courgette / squash, 17 kcal per 100 grams, uncooked. I love all bland veggies, even without salt or seasoning, but I am living for this recipe thread. What a great idea. Slice zucchini or squash very thin and lay on a greased baking sheet, or ideally lined with a silicone baking sheet. Sprinkle with salt, pepper, and paprika. Bake for 10 to 15 minutes or until golden brown and crispy. Love them as a side in the summer with the veggie burger. Brussels sprouts. Edit, y'all are making me actually want to eat these. Toss with salt, pepper, olive oil, and roast for 20 minutes at 400 degree Fahrenheit. Oh man, this is my jam, check it. Trim about 10 sprouts and chop in half. Take a couple of slices of bacon and chop them up finely. Toss the sprouts and the bacon in a casserole dish with a tablespoon of maple syrup and a teaspoon of olive oil. Roast in the same dish, no lid, for 35 minutes at 425. Keep an eye on it to get it to your desired level of roast. This stuff will change your life. It's like eating candy with every meal. Sweet, savory, salty, it's all there. Black beans. Cumin, black pepper, salt, and salsa. Heat and blend. It is crazy quick and delicious. I put it on mixed greens or dipped veggies. Always great with pico or salsa and roasted bell peppers. Make them refried for tacos. I use the Cookie and Kate recipe. It's low oil with a bunch of yummy stuff like lime and cilantro. Then load up your tacos or lettuce wraps with veg-based toppings. Mixed greens. Everything bagel seasoning on salad is life-changing. 10 calories for half a teaspoon. Get Glory canned mixed greens. It's already well seasoned, half a cup, 35 calories. Add lemon juice from 1/4 of a lemon, 2.5 calories. Sriracha, 0 calories. Tastes so good. 1. Make a protein source or something similar you like already. My example, black bean burger patty with a sharp white cheddar slice on top. 2. Take a bite of the delicious food, but before swallowing, shove a bunch of mixed greens in your mouth right after. Do this with every bite, and you've tricked yourself into eating greens. I could really use better suggestions for this. Avocado. Edit, I have to admit a secret. I don't actually think avocados are gross. I'll eat them by themselves. I just wanted to steal some new creative recipes. If you don't like avocado, I don't think we can help you, but I can try. Guacamole, sliced on toast. Find a cauliflower mac and cheese recipe and add to make the sauce creamier. Avocado dressing on salads. Just top with everything bagel seasoning and eat with a spoon. The possibilities are endless. I'm not a huge fan of avocado, but once someone made me a tuna melt where they had used avocado to mix with the tuna rather than mayo / whatever else, and it was so good. Mash up avocado with salt and lemon juice, spread on toast and top with over easy eggs. Embrace the millennial life. Rice cakes. 1 cup of frozen mixed berries, 70 cal, heated until warm. Mash them up a little and then top 4 rice cakes with the warm berries for a huge dessert. It reminds me of pie, and with the rice cakes I use, it's only 210 calories. And get a savory flavor and put a thin layer of cream cheese on it, or a Laughing Cow cheese wedge, both about 35 calories. Ooh, my favorite breakfast. 2 plain rice cakes, 1 avocado half split in 2 parts, spread over the cakes. Sprinkle Trader Joe's everything but the bagel seasoning on top. Oatmeal, 1 cup, 158 calories. I almost always eat oatmeal as overnight oats, if that can count as a suggestion. I'll put some oats in a container with unsweetened cashew milk, plain Greek yogurt, a few chopped walnuts, chocolate protein powder, and some Splenda. Frozen raspberries are also really good because they'll thaw overnight and naturally sweeten it up. And that brings us to the end, narwhals. If you made it till the end, I'd encourage you to tap the thumbs up button below. That really helps us grow. If you haven't subscribed yet, our subscribers are known as the narwhals, inspired by the brave unicorn of the sea. I'd encourage you to subscribe to join the original 10,000 narwhals, and so you don't miss future videos like this. Thanks for watching, and until next time, be brave, be a narwhal.